2 months ago, I was just doing a squat and then I tore my meniscus, which is like a little thing in between your knees, between the two bones in your knees.
If an Eshe comes to threaten me and Michelle, do I want to look like him? Do I want to be a bit bigger than him?
Some esports athlete was saying, I actually have to go and work out because I sit down for 6 hours a day. It affects my performance, so he has to go train.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Rice and Mike's podcast. I'm your host, Tung Nguyen, and it's been a while since we've had these two back on the couch.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Matt Kai.
Hello.
How you going, mate?
Good. Miss this place.
Yeah, we actually don't come here that often anymore.
Nathan? How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I remember the last time we were here. It wasn't the last episode. It was the episode before that, which I don't even know which one it was now. We did the Cabra episode together. And then before that...
Yeah, what was it?
I have to pull it up.
Cabra, you mean Mondays?
Like the
one on Mondays.
Cabra
I
podcast.
thought Mondays was the last one that we
Yeah,
did.
Mondays was the last one.
I mean here.
Yeah. Oh, here?
In this on this sofa.
Could have been the recap. Did we do a yearly recap?
I was here with Siggy.
No. Oh yeah, we did that.
So I was thinking about pork belly on the way here. I'm like, it would slap.
Oh, it was with Siggy. But us together here was the engagements and weddings episode. That was September.
Ah.
Fuck, it has been a while since
Yeah.
we're here. Today's a special episode. If you remember last time we were together when we were in Cabramatta at Monday's Cafe, we were talking about how we're growing old.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have started to see what's wearing out, what sort of rust is building up in our bodies, but we're starting to feel it. And I think it's a good time to talk about what we're doing to take care of ourselves as we get older. So how has your approach of health changed since you were in your early 20s compared to now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Early 20s is
Wasn't
like...
ready for this question.
early 20s, I wasn't active at all.
Yeah.
I probably was, but I wasn't as active as I should be. But I was definitely eating more. So I was like pretty unfit. And then like your recovery time is like minimum so you can keep going. But then like probably 23, 25, I picked up a lot more. And it was like a lot more. So I was only getting like, 4 to 6 hours of sleep at night.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much like doing something every other day.
Did you still get 4 to 6 hours sleep a night?
I
Did you still sleep like 6 hours a night? You wake up at like 5 a.m.
Now it's like 6 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Because now I need more sleep because I'm getting older.
You're feeling it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And like I have to actually I actually work out less if I compared it to like now to 23, 25.
Really? I feel like you're more active now with all these
Maybe you're
things
smarter
doing.
with your choices of working out, right? You're more intentional with like, okay, this is that workout I'm doing, and that's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like actually it probably feels like more now because I compete more now. Or not even compete, but like I just do different like competitions. But
Yeah.
before I wasn't doing that like as competitions as frequently because it was just Alpha once, and that's like a one-off thing, but you have to kind of work out the whole year for it. And then before that, I was just working out because I was bored.
Yeah.
So I wasn't competing in anything, so you don't really know. But now, like since I'm doing like races and Hyroxes and stuff, you can see it more because it pops up more.
Hyrox is, for context.
It's one of those fitness races.
Yeah, like a functional fitness race, indoor. Yeah, it's
Kind of
the
like
next
Iron
big
Man,
thing.
but it's the new
Nah,
thing.
it's like a CrossFit. Honestly, it feels like a CrossFit competition, but a bit more like this. The entry point, the skill entry point's lower.
Yeah.
Than a CrossFit event.
How about to like an Iron Man?
An Ironman's way like super hard, bro.
It's even like Ironman's harder than marathon.
Ironman's probably, An Ironman has a marathon in it at the end.
It's one segment.
Yeah.
It's just one thing.
Yeah, an Ironman's a triathlon, so it's like I think it's a 3-meter ocean swim, 180 kilometer bike ride, and then a 42 kilometer run
In one sitting.
in one day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Now, if I look at you, Matt, I'm pretty sure you were quite active for a while, right?
Yeah, I think I've always been active, but I think like what Nathan said, my mindset did shift from early 20s to late 20s. I think early 20s, I was only working out to eat or bored, or I was bored, right? Like I only worked out so I wouldn't get, I guess, fat or like super unhealthy.
Back to your high school days,
Yeah, like I just didn't want to do that, and I guess I was bored to had time on my hands. But when I was training, I had literally no intention of what I was doing. Like I wasn't training hard actually. Like I wasn't using big weights. That's why I never actually got muscular or wasn't following a program. I just did what I kind of knew, which was maybe
Some
like
of the machines,
yeah,
cool
upper
downs,
body,
whatever, yeah.
lower body. Didn't really run, but I did play sports. Just anything was for fun, and everything was for fun, and everything was just to not put on weight, stay active. Yeah. Now though, like it's a lot more intentional. Like Nathan said, we do a lot more races. We do, like we're getting older. Our time is precious, kind of thing. So it's like when you run, when you train, there's a reason why. But actually, I think I train a lot more now. So I train nearly every day. In fact, like every day probably. Sometimes twice a day because I have time with work and everything.
Twice a day.
Yeah, but look, not every session is high intensity. Some will be low. I try to train pretty smart. No sort of junk reps or no wasted sessions in a way. So some are short, some are long. It all has like intention. But back then it was just all rubbish. It was just like, let's just go, like have fun kind of thing. Yeah. So definitely a bit smarter now. Also with the recovery, I think also the past few years, with all this like content online, I've been spending a lot of time just learning through YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and knowing how to like properly recover, properly train. So yeah, I think I'm more knowledgeable and more active now, which is
Really? You sure you're not training too much? Because we saw what happened to your knee.
Okay, so I think I am training too much. I do need to remind myself to take a step back. Like, what am I doing all this training for?
So what happened?
Are you gonna lead into my injury?
Tell us what happened.
Yeah, well, at the time of recording 2 months ago, I was just doing a squat and then I tore my meniscus, which is like a little thing in between your knees, between the two bones in your knees. Yeah, I had to have surgery. Haven't been running. Haven't been really exercising anymore, like as much. Just rehabbing. So it's been a bit of a blow.
And you're depressed now.
I was depressed when I first had the injury. It was about 4 weeks. I'll tell you a story about being gaslit by the doctor. It's like, I don't know how the healthcare system works here, right? Or I mean, I do, but when you get injured, you have to ask them, hey, can I get a scan? They will put you through an X-ray and ultrasound first, right? And then if they find nothing, it's like, if they find something, they might refer you for an MRI, which is about $400. They found nothing on mine, but my knee was still hurting. So I was like, okay, cool. They found nothing. I'll just rehab like normal. A few weeks passed, it was still hurting a lot. I went back to the doctor. I said, hey, can I get an MRI scan? Because I can't afford to pay $400 out of pocket. Right? I want Medicare to cover it. And then they said no. I was like, but I'm in so much pain. Like I'm rehabbing. Nothing's working. My physio reckons that something's wrong too. Can you refer me to MRI? She said no.
Just straight up no.
Yeah. Like she just said no. Like,
what was the reason?
I think it costs a lot. Maybe they've been told not to. So I was like, what is this? Like this, and then I then created a whole sob story. So I went to another doctor and then I went and said like a full sob story. Oh, my knee really hurts. I really need this surgery. I had previous meniscus surgery on the same knee. And then he wrote me a referral to MRI. So I went to get an MRI, I finally got the referral, and there turns out to be 2 tears, and one of it is a bucket handle tear, which is apparently one of the worst tears that can't be rehabbed. So you have to have surgery. And I was just like, the first doctor, man. Like I could have saved a few weeks, had my surgery earlier, rehab faster, but the first doctor wouldn't, refer me to the MRI. Yeah, so then I ended up getting MRI. Then I went to the surgeon and then went through the private health system and then got my surgery done like 1 or 2 weeks after, which all could have been done a few weeks earlier if the doctor let me, Can I sue the doctor? Like, is it?
No, you didn't really lose anything.
Yeah.
He lost his knee. What are you talking about?
I lost time, like 2 weeks. Like I thought I was fine. I literally went into the office with 2 tears on my knee thinking like, I'm just limping, but I'm like, surely it's going to get better. Yeah.
At work.
Because
that's
you
not a concern.
Complaint, I think, but pretty sure this finger, I either popped it out of the socket or like I tore a ligament.
Yeah.
But the problem with when you go to the doctors, you have to self-report pain.
Yeah.
And I think I have a decently high pain tolerance. So he was like, how bad is it? 0 to 10. And I remember popping out and then I really couldn't flex it. And it was painful, but I was like, oh, I can live. And I can't open bottles like this anymore. So I have to go like that.
Even now, like you can't? Okay.
Because I've lost strength in it.
Yeah.
So and I was like, 5. And he's like, oh, you're all good, man. Just go rehab it. It hasn't been the same since.
Yeah. If you said 10, it would have been a different approach, I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
But they can't really dismiss how you're feeling, right? Like the pain inside is very different to, I mean, it could be different to what they see, but they will never actually feel what's inside your body too. I think I also knew I had tears in my knee before the MRI, just because I had tears in my other knee like 5 years ago. So I kind of knew the feeling.
Did you have surgery for the last one?
Yeah.
So you technically did have surgery.
Yeah. So both my knees are, and with the type of surgery that happens with the meniscus, which is called a repair, it increases the likelihood of arthritis. So I'm gonna get arthritis in both my knees probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
Slam some.
Yeah.
Slam
So
some fish
That's
oil.
already living the old person.
do what you gotta do
It's
to
like
just,
stereotype.
Yeah, I did that just so I could
Workers' knees.
continue to be active. Get the surgery done ASAP, so I can continue, I guess, being active. Or
You were still active when you had the tear anyway.
yeah,
right?
because I thought everything was
probably
fine
why.
because the doctor said it was fine, right? But it was a lot of pain. Yeah, that's a side story that
Are you gonna see this happen again when you're older?
I'm trying to be smart and take care of it now.
Gonna have one of those like
What was
walking
your-
things as an old guy?
What was the load of your squat when you were doing? When you tore it,
What was the what?
what weight were you doing when you
100
tore it?
kilos, 2 plates.
Damn, that's
Should have lied and said
That's
it was
alright.
like 200.
No, it's not believable. But yeah, it was. It wasn't even my top set. I think that day I was meant to hit like 110 for my top set, but it was close to it. I think that day, coming to the gym that morning, I felt sluggish, so I felt like something was a bit off, and I still tried to hit a heavy set kind of thing for me. And yeah, bottom of my squat as I stood up, loud pop, and then I just went home after. Yeah, like after like 2 working sets in.
You are an old man.
Oh, yeah, you have to warm up more nowadays. Like
Yeah.
I used to jump into workouts, no warm up, just not anymore, man.
Yeah.
Like the first exercise of every like weight session now has like 3 to 4 warm up sets before I start hitting the working sets. You know? Otherwise, like your hips won't open up, and like you can't. You have to work your way up to the working set weight too. For me, anyway.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I think now I'm like, okay, 5 minutes on the bike at least. Warm up the knees, warm up the joints.
You get the blood flow going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not flowing anymore.
It's not flowing anymore, man. Nothing's flowing.
What's going on with our blood? It's on the slow lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gets like that. It's probably wear and tear because you put your body through so much, and you don't realize like when you're like in school, everyone's like, oh, if you can be active, it's okay. But no one really tells you if you're too active and you're like extremely active, it's damaging.
That's like a small percentage. Like you guys would be on the end of being too active. Like I don't think a lot of people can really.
Yeah,
probably
agree.
were, it was at one point, yeah. But like, cool downs in primary school sports, like you sit there, stretch for 5 minutes, call it a day. But now we have to do so much more. It's like it's like 20 minutes of stretching.
I mean, Nathan was pretty active, probably a lot more active 2 or 3 years ago than you are now,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, he actually inspired me. Like, I'm like, if Nathan's training this often too, surely I can do it. And then now I actually found a rhythm, and now I'm probably doing too much. But yeah, I probably followed Nathan's lead in terms of how active he was. I thought, okay, it's possible, it's doable. Yeah.
I was constantly injured though. Remember?
You were though. So I closed my eyes to that part.
I remember
which
like
should have
I
seen.
used to have like a
Whoop. Was it whoop?
No, I had a whoop, yeah, but the recovery score was always trash. But I remember,
what?
like injury
A whoop?
speaking, a
Yeah.
whoop.
What is that?
It's just another fitness tracker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I remember like for injuries, I had like something where I couldn't pronate, like that, because I threw a hook wrong. I'd overextended that because I threw a kick incorrectly. Both of my toes, I think I pulled out of the big toes, pulled out of position at 1.2. There's that finger. Both of my Achilles were shot for a bit.
What's wrong with you?
It happens, bro. Overworking,
I mean, what like for you then? The question for you, like, has fitness changed since you were early 22, late 20s now?
If you guys remember me, I was covered this quite a while ago. I was 55 kilos and I'm 170 centimeters for contact.
55.
I was 55.
Yeah,
This was after high school, and then I went to the gym, and then gained up to I think it was like 70, 65, and then now I've been going like steadily. It's like 70s,
Oh, yeah.
low 70s.
Do you feel better putting on the mass, like weight and muscle? I'm
Oh
guessing
yeah,
that-
like I remember just being so weak, man, just trying to hold things. I remember we had a. Do you remember when we had a steak night at my house? And I think I was holding like gravy or something. And I couldn't hold the pan up for long, bro. My arms started shaking.
was that the turning point? Like you were just like, oh, this is not on. Like, you have
it
to.
was part of why I started to, but also just like I just felt so helpless.
What's
I
your
can't
training
really-
like now then?
It's calisthenics, still doing that 3 days a week, but I'm trying to fit in more. But then I've been sick for past week and a half, and I'm not saying this on camera now because my work might be listening to me, and I'm trying to legitimize my sick leave. I had a cough like last week Wednesday, and it's until now, it's like probably only just starting to wean off, like towards the end.
Yeah.
A week and a half for recovery just for a cough.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe it's COVID or something, but my muscles weren't aching, whatever. And I'm like, damn, is it really taking me this long to get rid of a cough? Like, what's wrong with my immune system now?
Yeah, it's harder. It's definitely harder. I had a persistent cough like in March for probably 2-3 weeks. So I was out. I was not working out at all for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's when you stopped running as well, right? Like,
and then I was like, fuck, I'm not doing it. I'm not training anymore.
Because I haven't been to the gym since I've been sick.
Yeah.
And I feel so small right now. Just haven't like done any weights or anything.
I sort of got to, I've been hearing you say you've been training calisthenics since you were in high school though.
No, not high school.
Because in high school, I do remember you had in your old place, you had a pull-up bar, right? And you were actually really good at pull-ups. Maybe because you were like
Because I was
30
light.
kilos.
Yeah, at the time when we were in year 7. Yeah.
I remember going to your place and you just like repped out like 10 reps at the age of like, 14 or 15, right? And I was like, who's this guy, man?
I
Like,
should have kept at it.
yeah. You were doing like all kinds of crazy stuff. So I think you've always probably had the passion for what kind of settings, Like,
Yeah, I remember climbing a lot of trees when I was young.
Yeah.
Very stupid to do now. Yeah, at our age.
What cool skills can you do now? Can you do like front levers and all that?
Yeah, flagpole, bro.
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not a
Have you ever
camera.
tried?
Oh no, I've tried, but no, it's too hard. It's like, what do you need? It's like core strength.
You need
then,
your
like,
obliques need a
arms.
Yeah,
Have to like stick
support
certain
the
weight.
whole weight
Your
of
body
your
has
body.
to speak to your muscles, like your brain has to all
Make
connect.
the connection.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
can't do
hard.
that.
Yeah.
But I really like enjoying doing the like the climbing venue things. Like
Boulder.
treetops.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Courses,
you're
climbing
always
courses.
good at that.
I love
I
them.
remember. Yeah.
can you boulder? Well,
I haven't really done much.
you haven't done much
really.
bouldering.
No.
I think you'll be good at it.
What's your bouldering, bro?
All right. Put it in the agenda. We'll do it next.
The only reason I haven't
do it
gone
next.
or don't go often is because I think it's such a high risk of injury too. Like
Bouldering, yeah.
your fingers.
If you fall off
elbows.
anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you got the cushions.
Yeah, I mean, like I
You gotta
think
land
if
properly.
you grip wrong or I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. The chance of
muscle
like,
in your
You're
Yeah,
sweet,
something,
bro.
yeah.
Don't do any dynos and you're sweet.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna do
Let's
hand
just go
workouts.
anyway. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Next episode at
No,
bouldering.
at bouldering, yeah. Okay. But yeah, in terms of fitness, I've definitely tried to do more now because you feel like you're so invincible in your early 20s that you don't need to work out at some points. I've seen the changes in people that are older, like my parents, for example. They always tried to move, walk, like they work in the garden. Now that they're older, well, they have been consistently, and I'm glad that they have because they can move around comparing other old people that are like using walking sticks or the walking support stuff.
Yeah, you need to keep moving.
Yeah, and it's just like a stark contrast between the two, and it's like, damn, I need to like actually start using my body, or I'm not going to be able to move around when I get older.
Yeah, and because we're all bargain hunters here, like this, the best investment is your health right now because it will save you on all the health costs down the track. So yeah, like you're
It's so funny.
I just remembered, like, see, remember your private your surgery. We were like, if only you had hospital cover.
Yeah, for instance, I forked out $8,000 or nearly 8.5 grand out of pocket.
Yeah,
because I didn't
Your
have
surgery.
hospital cover.
yeah, because he did a private hospital.
What was the wait time for the public?
1 year, and then private was next week.
Yeah,
So I just did the
$8
week
grand
after.
for express shipping.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
that's
have
one
done
of
it out of
the
principle. Hey,
That's one of the reasons why I've always maintained hospital cover on my health insurance because I was always doing high risk sports. So
Yeah, I need to get. I actually haven't got on it since. So I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it.
I mean, it's already happened. So,
yeah.
like, what's the point?
Yeah, I'll probably something will probably happening in Touchwood, but yeah, I'll probably have to get
Does
on
it cover for pre-existing stuff though?
Well, this is kind of solved now, and now it's just for future injuries in case I do have it.
Some of them do. You just have to disclose it, and then you have to wait out the waiting period.
Yeah,
Oh,
should be
okay.
fine after.
Well, mainly I just use it for the surcharge.
But yeah, guys, don't get injured. 8.5 grand out of pocket.
It's
Or
expensive.
just wait a year.
Twice now for both different knees.
Just wait a year and don't work out your legs for a whole
Yeah,
year.
or but yeah, they,
Your
or I
legs feel like
I could have waited a year,
skinny.
but there's no way. Like, it's either be depressed
Damn, that's big.
or be broke. I'd rather be broke, and that will lead to the later topics.
Yeah. HGs, yeah. So what's the new thing with kids these days? It's things called vapes. You ever heard of this?
I mean, back in school, right? Like there were no vapes, but yeah, it is a big thing now. It seems.
Yeah, and you know what, Nathan? I feel like you're the kind of guy who knows what a vape is. You're a smart guy. He's a lawyer. Well, what is a vape?
Vapes are short for vaporizers. So back in the day, it's not like what a frisbee is. You know, it's not a brand name. It's actually an abbreviation for vaporizer. So when you heat up the vape, it vaporizes a liquid chemical, and the person using the vape inhales it. Sometimes, you know, it's shaped like a cigarette, cigar, pipe, or even a highlighter. So it's probably why that is common in schools nowadays.
You know what else is similar? A taser. Doesn't it stand for something? The same concept.
What is
with
the name? I don't know.
It's Tom A. Smith electric rifle.
So it's a similar thing where they
Yeah.
name the brand, but it's actually a stun gun.
No, it's new. It's news to me that a vape is short for vaporizer. I actually didn't know
Yeah, this
that.
is brand new
Yeah.
information. I've never heard of this. Thank you,
vape was
Nathan.
for?
It was quite insightful. Yeah, this is great. Some of the chemicals found in vapes are actually quite harmful. You know, there's things like
Oh,
the hell is that?
Formaldehyde.
I can't even pronounce that.
It's found in hospitals and also funeral homes. They're used to embalm bodies. Preserves it, stops it from going off.
Why is that even in
That's
there?
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's cooking up these recipes?
There's also acetone, which is in your nail polish remover. So it's,
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
you know, if you can strip nail polish, imagine what it does. Acetaldehyde's also in it. You find that in perfumes and plastics. And then acrolein, that's a weed killer. And then you get heavy metals like nickel, tin, lead, and everyone knows what lead does.
Interestingly, when vapes were first introduced, they were more of a way to quit smoking, which is interesting because it feels like everyone around us that we know is starting to vape. I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
Yeah, I agree. Like even I feel like it's more common than smoking now. I see more people vaping than smoking.
But personally, yes,
personally.
yes.
Do you have stats?
Oh, well, I do, Nathan. Let's pull it up. So if we look at the National Drug Strategy Household Survey, this is on the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare. They found an increase in the rate of people using an e-cig daily, where you've got about 0.5% of people, which is an estimate of 100,000, to 3.5%, which is an estimate of about 700,000 people in 2022 to 2023. And the use of e-cigs is higher among young people, with 9.3% of people ages 18 to 24 and 6.5% of people aged 25 to 29 using them daily in 2022 to 2023. So it's a big jump. Like,
Is that
what
the
is it?
national number? 700,000 people in Australia.
That's an estimate, yeah.
Wow.
That is a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot.
That's like 1 in 10 of like young people, right? It's
9.3%. Yeah,
Yeah.
close to 1 in 10.
yeah.
The research into long-term health effects still being investigated with vapes, and obviously that has been around long enough for us to really know what the long-term effects are.
Yeah.
But there are things that are popping up in the short term.
Yeah, that are observable almost.
Yes.
The short
Can I
term.
list some, Nathan?
Lung inflammation, persistent coughing, breathing problems, lung damage, nausea, nicotine poisoning, and nicotine dependence. I think breathing problems is a really pronounced one that I've noticed with people personally that vape.
Of course, yes. And it's not great if look, if you're gonna be on holiday, I think we talk about Japan a little bit on this podcast, and if you're gonna be having some breathing problems, how are you gonna climb the steps of Fushimi Inari? Yeah, we love Japan. If you can't climb the top and see that, it's not going to be a great experience if you can't experience all of Japan.
It's true. There's a lot of walking over there. It gets really
Yeah. I
tiring.
mean,
Lot
you're
of-
easily doing 20,000 steps a day.
Oh, yeah, I remember
More.
we did 20. I think we did more. Did you guys actually get to the top of Fushimi Inari?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think you guys went ahead, but we stopped. But it was mainly because
We
I was
did, yeah. We
unfit
went
at the
exploring,
time.
but I don't think we ever reached the top.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's just one thing. You could reach the top.
You
if,
could do it now. Now that you've gone
yeah,
15 kilometers.
And I posted it on Strava.
Yes.
So yes, I have. I can actually. I can do it now. Yeah.
So is that why you don't vape? You're just conscious about the cost?
Nah, I mean, look, it's one of the reasons, But the main thing is there's a lot of negative health impacts. So if you go outside, no one's charging you for air. All right, oxygen's free, and that's a bargain. If you spent $20 a week on vaping, that's over $1,000 a year if you quit.
1,000?
Yeah, $1,000. That's a lot of money.
You know, that could get you 125 cups of matcha.
125 cups of matcha, so one every 3 days. That's that's a lot.
Not bad. Yeah, that's a great drink. Very trendy. Maybe if you pull the purse strings a little, you could switch it for oat milk or something.
So it's a lot healthier than
Or strawberry
vaping, that's
matcha.
for sure.
Strawberry.
Oh,
You get
strawberry matcha. Is it-
blueberry, all that.
Oh, is that one of the popular ones?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you could add a bit more and get strawberry matcha instead.
Yeah. It's also so easy to get addicted to. Like, you just pick it up and then nicotine's so addictive and it affects your mental health as well.
Obviously, when you inhale nicotine, right, as a young person, it would it could actually harm your brain. And your brain is always still developing, right, into your late 20s, which is our age. So our brain is still developing. So it's quite a worry for it to be, possibly harming our brain.
Yeah, personally, I think your brain hasn't developed at all, Matt.
Honestly, sometimes I don't know. I don't think it has developed as well. So I don't want anything else stopping my development of my brain.
Of course,
it's going quite slow. Really.
Yeah, we need all the wrinkles we can get. Okay, we need to retain all this information and knowledge that we have.
You got issues with if you try to quit, the withdrawal symptoms. It's pretty hard to deal with those. You can observe mood changes, difficulty concentrating. You might feel anxious and nervous, and those withdrawal symptoms are probably the hardest things to manage when you're trying to quit as well. So, if anyone's listening right now, those symptoms aren't they're totally normal, and with the right support, you can manage them.
Yep, and there's plenty of resources out there. If you have a look at the Department of Health, Disability and Aging, there's a lot of info and resources out there if you're looking to try and quit. There's a number of things, one of which could be the Quit line. You can give that a ring. We could also use the My Quit Buddy app if you don't want to chat to anyone. That's fine. I don't like chatting to people to order pizza. I like to order it online. So no judgment there. You got the My Quit Buddy app, which I think is probably the easiest one in my opinion. I've had a look at it.
I've had a look at it on the App Store.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had a look at it, and then we saw a feature where you can add a motivational goal to remind yourself why you're in the journey, right? I mean, quitting is hard, so it could take a few times to attempt. You might need to try a few times to quit, but having a motivational goal and or a reminder to know why you're quitting is pretty useful.
Yeah, like run a half marathon.
Yeah,
maybe that could be one.
I never. I only quit because of injury, but
quit the half. Yeah, quit training. Yeah, and there are little things on there like you got. They've gamified it a lot, so they've got achievements and they've also got games if you feel like maybe you're craving or something. So
take your mind off of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So check it out. And quitting can be hard, so don't do it alone. There's also motivational messages from other community members that can also be useful to keep you motivated.
I think it's important to remember it takes multiple times sometimes to reach your goals. So same thing with this. It takes multiple attempts to quit sometimes, but don't let it get you down. Just pick yourself back up. Keep going.
Yeah. Same with training. It took me a while to get to the gym. A couple goes. So
took you a couple of goes to finish the 15 too.
15 Ks, yeah. So check out the My Quit Buddy app if you're trying to quit. This segment of the episode is brought to you in partnership with the Australian government. To find out more about how to quit vaping, visit www.health.gov.au/vaping. Why is staying fit and healthy in our late 20s a challenge, do you think? Well, for a lot of people, why do you think it's a challenge?
Well, specifically in your late 20s?
Yeah, around our age.
I'd like to say time, but I probably have as much time as I ever have had. I think it really is just motivation. Because after you do something for X amount of years, you just don't want to do it anymore.
Burnt out.
Yeah, like when I fall in and out of love with strength training all the time. So doing Jeff Nippard type programs.
Yeah.
I'm just you can only do it for so long. So then you move.
What programs are they?
They're just normal bodybuilding or powerlifting programs.
Yeah,
just to get the muscle mass up. But then you can only do it for so long because I've done it since I was like 20 now. So what, 9 years?
It's been
You get bored.
numbing, yeah.
That's why you pick up other sports, and then after a while, those sports get boring, like running.
Well, running's the new it's the new cool thing. Well,
It's like
I
the
wouldn't
new
say new,
dating
but-
app. It's the new thing you do when you have like a midlife crisis.
Yeah, do a
new
half
talking
marathon.
point. Yeah, it's the new everything.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
still
boring.
still exploding, or is it kind of like weaning off?
But at the same time, it's not new because obviously running's been in existence since the
Well,
beginning
run
of time.
clubs,
Yeah, run
let's
clubs
say
are probably
specifically.
yeah. I still think it's exploding from from my point of view. Maybe
I
someone
think it's
who
still popular.
ran for ages
Mm.
would probably might not think that, but I think it's still growing. Yeah, like shoes are always out of sale when I'm trying to look for out of stock. Sorry, if I'm looking for them, and
And all the events are selling out now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people are still wanting to run.
Yeah.
Like running's such a high time commitment sport, because like if you're training for a marathon, you're going to have to commit probably 3 days of the week to running. And then on those 3 days, one of them is like a 2-hour long run.
yeah. And 3 days
Sounds
is
so
already on the
boring,
short
man.
end. Like it's
Yeah.
it's people would run 4 to 5 times if they could.
You just lock in, like you just try to lock in for 2 hours and you just don't think about what's going on.
You're in pain if you're going at a decently fast pace. You'll be in pain, but you just keep going. I think people chase the high. There is like a runner's high, what they call runner's high, like somewhere in between the run.
I don't think I've ever hit a
Yeah,
runner's
like-
high, bro.
Some people don't hit it. Some people hit it halfway. Some people hit it at the beginning towards the end. It's like a period where it just feels very light. It feels smooth. You enjoy running that period, but then you'll probably also crash and hate every minute of it. Like, why am I doing this? So yeah, it's a mental game too. Running is very mental.
You got no dopamine going. There's no Subway Surfers playing. How are you supposed to focus?
Dude, that's why I've started treadmill running, because I just put something on.
Yeah.
That's a bit easier.
I remember when I was like, when I was training to lose weight, like ages ago, I'd put TFT on the iPad and I'd just straight up play like 3 games of TFT and get off when I'm done. It was like an hour and 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
It's cracker.
Question now, like you just mentioned, you brought up something like I thought something here. How has like body image? I don't know if you want to talk about this. Talking about like body image from early 20s then to late 20s. Like when we were young teenagers, we wanted to be like these jacked bodybuilders. And maybe I don't know if you wanted that as well, but yeah. And then now it's like, well, are we looking to be shredded still? Are we looking to be jacked? Are we happy just being thin? Like what's your point of view?
That's
or
funny.
what do you guys want from your buddies?
And it always gives me shit about it all the time, but like I definitely have body dysmorphia, 100%, because like I remember when I was living out in Parramatta, I remember just feeling really fat all the time, but that was when I was doing like all the MMA training and running and all that, so I was actually decently
That's peak
fit.
athleticism.
Yes.
Body was
I vividly remember looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, I'm fat.
Yeah.
And then I saw a video, like a photo of me the other day, and I was like, I was a twig. Like, I was looking, I never realized, because like, I think when I was younger, I was fat, and probably going in, no, I wasn't fat, I was like chubby. And going into like my 20s, I was still chubby. And then for probably between 23 to 26, I was literally only training to lose weight.
yeah.
So you just go through cycles of like crash dieting, and then like not dieting, crash dieting, not dieting, and then you just work out heaps to try and lose the weight, and like it never works because you're drinking at the same time. And then you start to obsess over it, and then you kind of forget like
What's the point of that?
what's the point of training? So that's why I started, or part of the reason why I started doing Muay Thai was just like, oh, I want to be functionally fit.
Yeah.
And now, I still want to like look athletic, but I'm not so bothered by what's on the scale anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And for context, I have a dietitian that I pay every now and then now, and she gives me workout programs as well. So as long as I can do that and I can see an improvement over the week, it's okay. Like I don't really mind.
Is there an end goal then for, I guess, your fitness or for your body? Like, is there a certain look you eventually want, or you're just happy to?
Nah,
Right,
I'm kind of
as long
just
as you're
happy floating in
functional, right,
between
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, like, I still want to be. I still want to have the abs showing, but I'm not so obsessive over it anymore.
Is it still showing?
Kind of. I got 4, but it's not popping.
Well, if we want to compare, then I'm definitely not on a larger scale of body dysmorphia as Nathan here. But I just now have goals. And the goal I have now is to also try get abs once in my life.
No, you had abs when you were in high school.
That doesn't count.
Literally remember though.
That doesn't count though. It's cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating if you didn't have. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm really trying to pump out more core workouts, and I do need to fix up my diet. So I'm trying to incorporate my fitness pal, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a really larger goal apart from that. Just apart from staying fit and just being healthy without trying to neck my cholesterol levels.
Did you ever feel like when you were thinner, and younger, like early 20s, late teens, did you ever feel insecure seeing all the bigger guys, like who are, all your mates who are big and strong? Or
I wouldn't say insecure, but it just made me feel like I should have been doing something earlier.
Yeah. I've never felt that from you, to be honest, but I mean, you probably never said it out loud, right? Verbalized it, but yeah, I never felt that you compared yourself in terms of strength or what your body looked like compared to, one of our jacked mates or...
Yeah, if anything, it was more motivation. Like everyone always says, you're the average of X amount of people you hang around. So like eventually they pushed me to go gym and didn't work a lot of the time, but eventually it stuck. And I'm glad I did it. And I wish I could tell my younger self to go gym before then, bro. Yeah. Go earlier. But I don't really have anything like I don't want to, be 90 kilos, like muscle mass and bench 200 kilos or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think same with Nathan. Like I think over time, the mindset changed. I just want to be more functional. Like I don't really care what the body looks like. As long as it's functional and can protect what I'm going to do, right? So putting on muscle actually is important in the sense where it will protect your joints. It will, longevity, like it will help you do your thing, to do the things you like longer. So if I probably do care about putting on muscle, but I don't care about how good it looks like if I have a big gut or whatever, as long as I'm still performing at a high level, still be able to run a marathon or, jump higher than the average or run faster than the average kind of thing. So that's sort of my point of view too, Eric.
Yeah. And also another thing I want to do is if an Eshe comes to threaten me and Michelle, do I want to look like him? Do I want to be a bit bigger than him? I don't want to look like some scrawny kid with a Nike hat and TNs. Like I want to, look a little intimidating. At least like I got some mass on me. I don't want to look weak. That's one separate goal. Yeah.
It's just start fighting where.
I was thinking of that.
Kickboxing is actually pretty fun. It's a good form of cardio too.
Maybe not kickboxing. I was thinking, I don't know, some sort of upper body
boxing
workout. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe still pretty fun.
Wait, you said you're the product of the the 5 people around you. You arguably talk to me, Nathan, A-Rod a lot. We run.
It's happening.
And we do a lot of physical activity. Why aren't you running yet?
Running's different. I can't get into that. But I've been trying to fit in more sport.
Okay.
I can't do running, man. It's so boring.
I feel like you are when you were telling us about the first time you ran, I think you ran too fast.
Yeah, you said you gassed after 1K, which generally means just sent it for 1K.
No, I didn't like full sprint, but I was like, oh, maybe the pacing was a bit fast.
It's actually one of the hardest things to learn. The harder things to learn when you start running, to actually like run at a pace where you can maintain it for like the 5K or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. But for context, I was trying to just jog around my block to get some steps in, and I just wanted to see how it would be to jog rather than walk. So I think another goal would be to try go the whole block without stopping. But yeah, I think I just get tired. Like,
yeah, I mean, we could do a whole episode on running, I think.
But yeah. Well, we won't go into that too much. Anything else about that particular point? Move on.
What, the body image and stuff? No.
Well, I mean, the original question was, why is staying fit in our late 20s a challenge?
Oh, a challenge.
I think a lot of it's
Nathan
time.
covered it, yeah. Time and motivation.
For a lot of people, yeah, it's time. Especially if you do work in the office a lot, then when you get home, it's pretty hard to be like, oh, I'm going to like change the gym clothes and then head back out again.
I think that's more motivation than time then, right? Like you're just not motivated to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
like
also
the energy
like,
levels are not there.
I've only got like 4 hours left.
Yeah.
Then do I want to like sit, I got to make dinner.
Yeah.
And then if I fit in gym, that's like another hour and a half gone.
Yeah, it's like priorities. Like, do you prioritize rest then? Do you prioritize watching, Netflix after coming home, or do you prioritize, like, it's gonna sound obviously bad the way I'm saying it now, but or do you prioritize your health and like go up and go, or maybe Gary said on the episode you had with him better, but it's all like little things you can do to like have your clothes ready, your gym clothes ready, or go straight from work to gym, or go from
we'll do it in the morning.
Gym, in the morning.
So many
there's little things,
options.
but I think it comes down to priorities and motivation. Like if you just don't like it or don't know what to do, you could reach out to people, but if you don't like it, it's hard.
You gotta find something you like though. Like not everyone likes gym, and when people think about working out, everyone thinks about the gym or like running. There's more. Like you can go play badminton or something. Go do Pilates.
Sports. Just
like,
stay active.
Like look at A-Rod, our friend Alex, right? He has such a high VO2 max just from ice skating, and that's something he loves, right? And when you think of ice skating, you probably wouldn't really think it's high intensity or super, I guess, draining, or that's what I thought first. But I think it's like the opposite.
Do you know
now.
what his training regime is?
He has like mobility, stretching, a lot of like.
I went and trained with him.
Strength and conditioning, right?
Yeah, we trained him, Mal, who is also an ice skater, and one of the other friends, Rhiannon, and they all had long days. So I got there at like 8, and I'd just woken up. They'd been on the ice since like 6 in the morning. So they did ice work, and they did some other work before that, and then they did weights, and then they did conditioning. In the block of 6 to 12 or something.
Damn. They're super fit.
No wonder this guy's quick.
I think the point is like if you find something you just enjoy doing, it'll be easy.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoy sitting on the couch.
Then go for it.
You can make it at like you can make it an activity out of anything really. If you get one of those walking pads.
Oh yeah.
For home.
Yeah, look, I don't want to sound like obsessive as well, but like one of my goals the past few years is to get better in like mobility, flexibility too. So when I'm watching like in front of the TV, I'll just lay out the yoga mat and stretch while watching something.
Oh, right? That's easy to do. It's very passive.
Hold like a plank or something while watching. I know it sounds crazy, but I guess if anything little helps, right? So I do something like that to help, and it has helped a lot over the years.
So I feel like there is a bit of a cultural attitude towards fitness in the Asian community. I don't know if we were really raised to prioritize it. Kind of were. I mean, a lot of it was like bullying. It's like, oh, you're too skinny, you need to eat more. Or then you eat too much. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, you're too fat.
Yeah.
So what's the middle ground here? How are we supposed to do it? And I remember, my parents are just like, saying to my friend, oh, he's too big, he's too strong. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? He just goes to the gym, he's just big. Well, how is that bad?
I still get told that by my mum and my grandma. And
are you too big?
No, too skinny now.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not anymore because I did that bulk that never worked out for me. Like,
you were depressed.
Yeah, before it's like they used to say, "Oh, you're too skinny," but when I was younger, they like, "Oh, you're too fat." So like, it's hard to find the in between. But the way I see it now is you never really you shouldn't really base what you're happy with off what someone else thinks. Even that's pretty hard to do nowadays.
It's pretty like it drills into your head.
It gets hard. I mean, I'm already hard enough on myself,
Yeah. But I think over time, as you get older, you learn how to separate those nagging voices with your own thoughts, right? Hopefully, like over time, if you're still in that phase, then just takes time, I think, to learn how to separate those.
Yeah.
But I agree with you because like we went to Cameron High School, right? Like 90% Asian, right? Our grade. How many people in our grade did you know did sports after school versus tutoring? Like maybe 3. Maybe like I don't know Bon Nam, right? Like he played soccer, but he played in a Croatian club or Macedonian club. So it's like he was like the only Asian.
Yeah.
And then when I went with him one time as well, when I played one season with him, that was like we were the 2-3 Asians there. But honestly, like our grade being all full of Asians, but none of the our parents encouraged us to do sports after school. It was to do good tutoring,
education.
It's not one of the typical extracurriculars, bro. It's not tutoring. It's not piano.
Violin,
none of that.
So don't do it. Yeah, it's not going to improve you in any way.
So I agree with your point that it's less health and fitness is less prioritized in the Asian household. I think, especially just if we're talking about Asian Australians, right? I think that's true.
Yeah,
but there's not really a big sporting culture back in Asia. There wasn't
Yeah.
Now there is.
Yeah.
Like now there's a lot more sporting leagues popping up in Asia, but before like there was never. So it was. I suppose like the way your parents see it is like, oh, what do we do for the kid to make him successful? But sports is never seen as an avenue for that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always hard.
Yeah. Agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about money at the end of the day, but like all success, right? At the end of the day, and they can't see that in sports. Like, what's this scrawny little Asian kid going to do competing against like a
In rugby league.
against a Samoan rugby league player, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But now that you don't even have the I mean, that's professional sports isn't the only way to make money off sports now. You know,
Esports?
Esports.
There's not much working out there unless they're competing in like Wii U.
I was listening.
Wii Sports.
I can't remember, but some esports athlete was saying, I actually have to go and work out because I sit down for 6 hours a day. So if I don't, like, I'd
You
be
get
real
blood clots.
Yeah, it affect my performance. So he has to go and train.
I mean, that's not everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to do that. There
Yeah.
are definitely larger esports players
Now
out there.
you can become a fitness influencer, online training for people.
Yeah, but not everything you do outside as an extracurricular has to lead to some sort of monetary gain.
No, but that's the way your parents see it.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll be like, what if you're spending, 2 hours after school or 2 hours after work every day, doing this one thing, let's say you enjoy running or swimming. It's like, why can't you monetize that? And like, I mean, you could try, but yeah, then it would just sort of ruin the hobby for you, ruin the enjoyment for you, right? Yeah.
This sounds like the finance bro textbook here. You should be able to monetize this and sell a course about it.
You're not good enough if you're not monetizing it. Like,
start putting product placement ads or something. All right, let's move on to nutrition. You guys are big on nutrition?
Yeah, actually, I am now. I used to not be when I first started training. But like back then, it was just about protein in. Protein in, calories.
Just protein.
That's the gym bro.
Yeah,
that's the
bro.
gym bro mentality.
Yeah. And you
Calories.
don't really think about anything else, but then you start getting hemorrhoids.
Oh, man.
And you're like, oh, bro. This is the worst, you know?
Yeah.
From spicy food?
Spicy food, just the pure amount of protein that you're eating without fiber because, like,
Oh, no.
who's really eating broccoli? Like,
Yeah.
you're getting,
There's a really good cereal. Tastes like cardboard, but it's got like insane amount of fiber. I love it. It's a breakfast.
Yeah.
Just to help let things flow and then poop at work. So you get paid to do it.
It's not as nice, man.
But it
Like-
sounds like you have to be relying on it now.
Yeah.
To be able to
yeah,
look,
pretty
poop.
much.
I mean, just like I'm relying on caffeine and everything.
Choose your vices.
yeah, but like when I was training when I was a lot younger, it was all about getting maxing the results. But really, it wasn't because you're just shooting yourself in the foot. But like you'd be trying to get the protein in, not eating your fiber, not really eating vegetables because it doesn't count towards the macros.
Yeah.
Like you'd be smashing pre-workout
Yeah.
and then having coffee on top of that.
Or like misunderstanding like carbs as well, the function of carbs. Like, oh, I just need protein, right? Like carbs are a waste of space, waste of calories.
yeah.
But it really isn't. Or for me as I grew older and did a lot more research, I care about gut health, right? I care about getting nutrients, whole foods, all these kind of things. Like timing your carbs, especially if you're training like quite a lot, and obviously protein. But yeah, nutrients matter as well. Do you guys take supplements besides
I
Metamucil?
stopped taking supplements, like apart from like vitamin supplements, but like I stopped taking like BCAAs and all that.
What is it? Just vitamin supplements you take?
The only stack I take is 2 fish oil, a multivitamin, and magnesium. Helps with cramps.
Or me too. So
Yeah.
Mine's just magnesium.
my daily stack. I think if you've been over to my place, you see that little
Daily
stack.
stack.
Yeah.
Mine would be Metamucil, magnesium, fish oil, and I have like a tablet called Immune Defense by Ethical Nutrients. It's just to help with colds and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do
help?
take them. It does help. Like I swear, if I get a cold, the next day I'm always recovered.
Yeah, that would have been good for
Not
me
me,
about
bro.
2 weeks ago.
Not me.
I mean, all placebo, but yeah. So I think taking supplements beyond just gains is quite important
I
as you
think
get
it
older.
helps because like magnesium usually helps with sleep and cramps. It doesn't help with sleep because I'm just a horrible sleeper. But I haven't cramped up running any long distance races yet.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like a big thing. That
It's the biggest game changer. I think a lot of people are magnesium deficient as well.
Yeah.
So get on it, Tom.
Fish oil.
I'm on
help
it.
your
No,
joints
Oh,
too.
you're
I
on
take
magnesium?
magnesium.
Okay.
And the weird thing is when I take it, because it says it promotes restful sleep, the strangest thing is when I take magnesium, I have more vivid dreams. I don't know if it's just me.
I get really deep streams. It's like crazy ass streams as well.
Wow. Okay. Not just me.
Yeah, but if you take too much, then f you up. So that you have to follow the dosage requirements.
Do you take any other like supplements?
No, that's it.
Magnesium? Probably jump on the fish oil.
Yeah, fish oil is good for your joints, also for
Brain health, yeah.
Yeah.
Brain health.
Creatine as well.
I do.
Creatine's
creatine,
the only-
creatine.
I do
creatine's the
Wordle
only
every day.
Oh, water,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
same
a
thing as
good
fish oil, but-
brain
I guess
supplement.
Do you
right?
eat much fish?
I try to. Michelle doesn't eat fish, so that makes it hard to put it in.
Yeah.
to, like a weekly meal that we make. So that might be something I should get.
It's good to get 2
What, 2 a day?
servings of fish in a week or something.
I thought you can't eat a lot of fish because there's like mercury or something.
Mercury.
Well, no,
I
it's
think you
tuna.
has to get, you have to eat a lot of that to
Yeah.
get the effects of it. Just like drinking Coke Zero, right? You know, they say that sweetener is, the sweetener that they use is like harmful. Like it probably is, but I think you need a lot of it.
Isn't everything harmful in
Yeah,
large
it's
doses?
everything-
Like water?
Bacon's cancer causing. You know that?
My mom used to tell me mee goreng was cancer causing.
Oh yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation. right?
Everything
So-
in from to Asian mums is cancer.
Yeah.
But the World Health Organization have like an index of they have an index to rank things of how like that are cancer causing. Bacon is on the same level as cigarettes, not because it's like the same amount of risk, but it's because they know enough information to say that it does cause cancer.
What
makes it?
part of bacon?
Yeah.
I think it's the
Makes it
smoking process. Because a lot, so bacon's cured ham,
Yeah.
right? Or so cured pork, and you can either cure it by like smoking, which is, you know, you burn a lot of wood and then it kind of cooks it through. Or there's one other way you can do it too, and I think the smoke is what
God
gets causing.
Okay. Well, look, we'll do more. Everyone,
we don't-
I don't even watch- I don't even
research,
watch
but
Yeah,
thanks for
they
that,
do own research.
Yeah, I think we say here is factual. We're
Not health
Look
advice.
it up, bro.
we're not personal trainers too, even though
I'll have a
we-
link to
yeah.
the
Yeah.
research in the episode description.
Yeah, but my relationship with food over the years has changed a lot because I used to not want to eat heaps, and I was like on like 1,700 calories a day. And like now I'm eating like 2,500, probably 2,500 a day
Yeah.
on average.
Every day I eat 3,000 or more.
It's
Yeah.
so much to me.
Yeah.
Mine's like 2,000.
I love food.
Yeah, I mean like now I barely track the cows. It's more like protein and calories, and then I'll just eat whatever is around it. But I mean I eat a lot more than I used to before. And that's because I've been trying to like repair my relationship with food for a long time because I used to eat like rice crackers and cottage cheese all the time, you know, to try and lose weight. But now it's like I got Mao to give me a fucking
Cottage cheese.
recipe book,
Yeah.
and then I'll just cook random shit out of that. I'll find anything and I'll try to like, you know, make it as healthy as possible. Like the bolognese I was making at home before I came here. It's more about like because a lot of people will probably tell you if you're trying to become healthy or lose weight, it's not about just, you know, losing the weight and then going back to what you were doing because then you just get fat again. It's about like you have to actually make a conscious change to change the way that you're living so that you're healthy. And the only way you can maintain that is if you can continue to eat the things that you like. And the best way to do that for me is I just go make healthier versions of things that I like to eat.
Yep. Well said. Everything.
Everything
I was going to say.
See, he does this every episode.
Yeah.
He just does this like spiel.
Leaves us speechless.
Damn, he's so eloquent with his words. So okay, the other point. Why cottage cheese?
It's
And the crackers.
cottage cheese. Actually, I still eat it. It's actually a really good
Source of protein?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
good source of protein. It's a
Yeah.
low fat, relatively low fat cheese. It's a good source of casein protein, so it's slower digesting protein. So you can eat it at night, and it'll hold you over to the morning. And it goes well with savory and sweet things. So you can have a bowl of cottage cheese and blueberries and honey.
Oh yeah.
Or you can have cottage cheese on like toast with like chili flakes.
And that was your diet.
Well, I'd be eating a lot of it because like it's a low calorie kind of
Yeah.
cheese replacement. But now I eat it because I enjoy it, not because I'm trying to hit calories.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, Matt, you said you like food. I can appreciate food, but I honestly think the whole eating thing, it's a chore.
Yeah, I've always like, even when I was younger or like early 20s, or I always question those people who can't eat. You know, in my head I'm like, my problem, and probably same with
Yeah.
Nathan, is overeating.
Yeah,
We love to eat. So then when I hear that you can't eat, you struggle to smash down like 3,000 calories, 2,500, whatever it is, like a big bowl of rice. I'm like, how? Like, it's so tasty. It's right there, you know, like, or I don't know. But then obviously over time I learned that everyone's, you know, different. Yeah, but I don't know. If you ask me would I rather be an overeater or undereater, I'll probably, like, I still rather be an overeater. Like, eating's great.
Yeah,
right? It's like dopamine.
I love eating, bro. But it's
Yeah.
just like when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, man. You can put it away.
So like, what happens? Like, so could you right now finish, like, let's say a whole large pizza of Domino's or pizza?
If I force myself, yeah. But if I'm eating to where I'm content, I would probably say like half. Because all the time I just eat till I'm content.
I think a lot of people have different hunger signals, and right. So when you probably, like, let's say you have 6 slices and your signals are telling you like stop, like I feel sick. But for maybe like me and Nathan, we'll just be like, nope, keep going. We're not
I'm satisfied, but I can keep going.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
But it's just the overall task of doing it. Like I gotta go back to the fridge and like cook something. I just don't like doing it. I don't like eating. It's just a quest you got to do 3 times, 3 daily quests. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Well, I eat more than 3 times a day now.
Yeah, okay. Well, for the
so the
normal
counterpoint
person.
would be like, if you hate preparing food, when you eat those 3 times a day, do you make large volume or do you just still eat a small amount?
I just eat whatever's there.
Yeah.
It's not really portion wise, just like the action of doing it.
Yeah.
I just find a drag.
Oh, you don't like cooking?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, for me, I don't like preparing food as well, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But when I do eat, they're huge portions. I swear, like, it's like just large plates of everything,
Yeah.
and I'll just put it away, and then I'll be full for the next 6 to 7 hours. Then I'll eat again, large portions, instead of eating multiple times throughout the day. That used to be my thinking, but now it's changed a bit. But
I think it's hard to eat more if you're like snacking, right? Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind
Small
of gear it
bits.
to however you like to eat. So I used to eat like 6 meals a day, but now I have 3 or 4. Funny thing was, I remember when I first started training with Mao, she told me to eat more, and I was like, "You sure?" She was like, "Yeah, bro, trust me," and it worked out. So I mean, it's not always about eating less or like eating more protein. It's about just eating good food and enjoying it.
Has your metabolism changed over time?
No, still the same.
I haven't noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's still the same. I still gain weight pretty easy, but the level I'm eating at now and the activity level that I've got, I've hit a nice balance of where I can sit. So I'll eat like normally the whole week, and I'll probably eat out 2 or 3 times, and I'll like eat well, like eat a lot, and I'll still sit around 70 kilos. But before, I'd have to eat 1,800 calories a day, be pretty strict about what I was eating, and I'd probably be sitting around 67, 68 kilos. And I was like, it's not worth it. So the funny, like now, when I was 68, I was running, 5:30 for 20 Ks, and I'm still doing the same thing at 70 kilos. So it's not bad.
Do you feel, Tong, when what you're eating now just maintains your weight as well? So you basically eat at maintenance? Are you
I feel
tracking your food?
I
or?
try to, not as much as I should be, but if I need to fit more in, then I'll try and drink it like with protein shakes or whatever.
Yeah. Do you feel like your weight fluctuates or?
Yeah, it's like 70. Let's just say it's 73, or like back down.
Okay,
it's around
interesting.
there. But my issue is, I get skinny fat skinny.
Skinny fat, yeah.
It's like you're skinny everywhere else, and then you got a belly.
Yeah.
I get
enough muscle kind of
the
thing.
same thing.
It's that Asian dad look.
Yeah.
Do you still drink a lot of beer? Not a lot, but like, do you drink frequently?
Still do,
Yeah.
but like mainly events.
Yeah. It's more pronounced when you drink.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured that because it's like empty calories or something, right?
Yeah, but something about it, I don't know, just I've noticed
Go
sits
straight to the
in
belly.
your gut as well.
Yeah.
And also when you lose weight, the gut's always the last thing to go. I've noticed.
What's the strategy here?
Be consistent.
The
More
strategy,
cardio.
the strategy is just to be consistent.
Be consistent,
Lose
yeah.
fat everywhere, because if you want that belly to go or you want the abs to show, you have to lose fat everywhere. There's no spot reducing, right? Like you can't just choose a spot and reduce that.
Yeah, the Ab Circle Pro.
Yeah, like,
Use one of those-
I've got one of those ab swing
machines.
pros at my mum's house, bro. But you actually have to do ab work to get the abs, because there needs to be something to show, and then afterwards you just trim off the excess layers, and you get there eventually. But you have to commit to it.
That'll be my goal this year, to try and do that.
But yeah.
Since we've gotten older, we moved out as well. Do you find that you try to prioritize more home cooked meals compared to eating out now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
We all work in the city, right?
I mean, so you
No,
said you
thanks,
eat
Sam.
out 2 to 3 times a week.
Probably like now we do, because now that Annette and I are settled in, we can like find the time to go and eat out more.
Yeah.
But most of our meals we cook at home.
Yeah. How about you? How many times do you eat out?
Yeah, like once a week.
So every other time you're eating at home.
Well, I'd try to.
Oh. I think in our budget, for our monthly budget, we always allocate like 5 meals out a week.
Yeah.
5 meals out a week.
Yeah. So weekend, starting from
Damn.
Friday night to Sunday lunch. So that those 4 meals are going out.
Yeah.
It's expensive, man.
It's alright. It's part of living.
It is part of
Part of
living.
enjoying life.
It's like, what's the point of being sad?
Yeah. What's the point of like working hard for your money and
You're going to be alive.
Yeah.
You got to min-max your home loan.
Yeah, because from
payments.
like Sunday night to Friday lunch, it's all going to be homemade, home cooked meals, and that's already a drag. Like it just too much recipe planning, and all that kind of stuff, right? So by the time we hit Friday afternoon, Friday night dinner, let's just eat whatever.
Yeah. Actually, we're the same, because we'll eat at home for most of the week, and then
Yeah,
we'll eat out on the weekends. But also, we eat less meals on a weekend because we wake up later. Like usually,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
we'll
kind of out of whack.
Yeah, we'll wake up
Schedule.
at like 10 or something, just have lunch and then dinner, and then we'll sweet. Or if you have a really big lunch, you have a snack for dinner.
yeah.
Well, speaking of which, if you want to take the guesswork out of recipes, today's sponsor, we don't have one. About recipes, no, sorry.
Drop a new one.
Yeah, we're like, oh yeah, we I was about to surprise you guys. Well, we got meal planning today for this episode. Nah. But those companies are alright. You just churn the sign up deals.
The bigger ones, the commercialized ones. There's a lot of obviously smaller ones that
Like
don't really have.
40% off your first,
Yeah.
second box. But a lot of the meals are very Western.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why you get sick of it.
Well, there's that new that's
Yeah.
in the area.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
made from Asians.
Made by Asians.
It's made from them, like pieces of them put into the meal.
I haven't had
Made by
any, but I've been told that they're good. I've been meaning
haven't
to try
tried
them, but I haven't been to the state dodgeball league in a while, so I haven't had the chance.
Maybe they should be our sponsor. Hey, I could have segued into
But yeah,
that.
it's a
Really
great.
easy.
I've seen the operation on Instagram. It
Yeah,
looks like,
it's a system. Like it's a proper system.
but it looks like it's just the two of them, or
Yeah.
In your kitchen?
in the commercial grade kitchen.
Don't you have to have like some sort of license or something?
No, you can go rent out a kitchen and
Yeah,
do
they
it.
probably just rent it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
pump it out.
it's not a home.
No,
built thing.
It's,
That's proper.
it's a commercial grade
Oh, wow.
kitchen. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should try it sometime.
But
Yeah,
it's local to Sydney, so there's not going to be that 40% discount.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for,
yeah.
you know,
There's no
compared to
way.
the
And
other
it's
brands.
like a small business.
It's
but
small, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't be rewarding them, unfortunately. We're all the bigger ones. Anyway.
Core Power Foods are
Yeah.
decent for frozen as well.
I don't really
It's
eat
not-
them anymore.
Yeah.
But it's just like sustenance.
Yeah.
It's just food.
Yeah.
But when you're in the city, there's not many options for like under $10. And that fills that criteria.
Yeah. The only good ones are, those Japanese places in it's before Wagaya.
Kazuki.
Nah, not Mikazuki. It's before Wagaya. It's like Oden or something. Oden. And you get a tray and you walk past the thing, you pick it off, you get a noodle dish if you want it.
Oh, you're talking about Mappin?
Yeah, Mappin and Oden.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
udon side and then there's the rice side.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that
They're
tastes
good.
delicious.
And like they're reasonably priced.
But I don't want to spend like $15-20.
That's the going price for food
Yeah.
nowadays.
So I bring food. Well, I guess it's different. You guys are in the office more, I think.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, 5 days a
but,
week?
But I get free food at lunch work, so
yeah, I get free food at work too. But I mean, I
that
still
doesn't
bring,
count for this conversation.
but I buy coffee.
I've started bringing coffee from home ever since I got the
some
coffee
days I'll
machine.
drink coffee, some days I'll buy.
Another way to get more money.
Yeah.
All right. That's how we segue back into bargains. How are we saving money?
Yeah.
We'll talk about this again.
When we cook at home, our groceries are probably like $200 a week or something. So it averages out way better.
Yeah, it's similar.
Because Annette doesn't get free food at work, so I'll just end up eating the food that I cook at.
You get she gets free food?
No, she doesn't.
You get free food at work.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I mean, I haven't been eating it, so they've actually cut back on how many they order.
You too, man. So obviously with there's there are other things to take care of apart from physical health. There's also mental health. That also ties into working out. I think that plays a big role in
Oh yeah,
maintaining that.
Yeah.
100%.
What's the scientific fact behind that, Nathan? I bet you know.
me.
Yeah.
Nah, I just know when I work out, I feel good.
It's like it releases endorphins or something, and it like.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it does.
sounds
Yeah,
right.
it does.
You seem like you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just know that the release.
That's the basic. Yeah.
I sound smart by using those words.
Yeah, there's some sort of dopamine you get. Your receptors start to activate, and the protons in your legs start activating as well. I made that up. It's not actual, factual. But how are you guys managing that with your lifestyle choices? So let's say you got to balance your career, you got to balance relationships and your responsibilities as well. And if one of those are out of whack, then that's going to cause, your mental state to drop a little bit. So how are you guys managing that?
I work out in the mornings.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say though. It's eat the frog, because people can see that it's a big activity to do at the end of the day. So the basis of the saying is get the big thing out of the way, which is like if hypothetically you had to eat a frog every day, then you do that first. Then you have to think about it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
To get the hardest thing out of the way first. Yeah.
But that's if you don't like it. In some ways, like that's if you don't like it. I mean, getting started is always the hardest thing because you have to starting any kind of routine is the hardest thing. But originally, I did it in the morning so I could actually fit it in, not do it at night. But now it's like it's the only time of day where I don't really think about work because it's before work, so I haven't even started yet. And if someone tries to call me, it's muted.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a reason why I guess me and Nathan sustained this for so long too. It's because we do enjoy it now. It's probably it might or might not be the hardest thing we have that day, but it is probably the most enjoyable thing we have that day.
Yeah.
in a sad sounding way, right? But it is like something we look forward to, or at least don't mind doing.
I get upset if I don't get to work out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll get irritated.
yeah. Same to injury. I was not in my best mindset or mental state. I mean, I couldn't go to the workout for like 2-3 weeks, kind of thing.
Yeah, it flips around.
Yeah.
Then when you start it, it's like you feel bad. You feel really about doing it.
Yeah.
And then once you start doing it, you feel good about not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the routine.
After a while, you feel good about yourself when you go, and then just your mental health's better.
What else are you guys doing in terms of that? Because there are a lot of, we don't have as much time these days. So you really do need to prioritize what you're doing with this time you have after work. And you guys are fitting in gym. What else are you doing to?
After work, you actually go home now because now that Annette and I live together, like I like to spend time with her after work. So that's why I've actually started working out less, but I do a lot more with my time in the morning.
So it's just shifting the scale back of your schedule.
You move parts of your day around, and actually conveniently, Annette likes to work out too. So sometimes we just end up training
In the morning?
together. Yeah, in the
that's
morning,
good.
or like if we can fit in a walk at night. Not often lately, but we can. So I mean that's what helps with mental health. You know what? For me, maintaining mental health is about just keeping control of my life.
Yeah.
And being able to do what I want when I want to do it. So if I can make the conscious decision to fit in my workouts and plan my life around everything else, then I'm happy.
Do you have like a specific goal you have in terms of career, financial state you want to be in? Because a lot of people push for like, I want to earn 200,000 before 30 or something.
No, I'm happily content with where I am.
I feel the same as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like we all-
Like a lot of people do chase the corporate ladder and they just grind out so many hours to try and push for the next promotion or the title. And you can see where the people you're hanging with, you average them out.
Yeah.
We're all quite similar in terms of that career-wise. Like it's always good to get a promotion or whatever, a raise.
But if it's not needed in this time in your life, like don't chase something that you imagine to be could be better, right? Like the
prestigious,
grass,
the title.
The grass isn't always greener. Like money is green, but it's not the be all end all kind of thing. But yeah, you find that balance eventually, and your priorities shift because eventually if you want to start having kids, you probably will need a bit more money. A stable career kind of thing. If not, then everyone's at different stages.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Just need to keep funding plane tickets. That's
Literally, yeah.
It's just all travel, right? We're all just trying to get out of this country. Use all our annual leave for that.
I'm getting my long service soon, bro.
No wonder you're never leaving. Like,
I'm gonna go away for a long time.
Is it 10 years?
Yeah,
You've actually been there for that long?
8.5.
Oh, you were there as the
Paralegal.
intern, right?
Yeah. Well, I started when I was 22.
that's so good. You could be there for 40 years.
Hey,
Easy.
do you write wills?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to compete with our last episode? You can go our price match. We'll beat up by 5%. Obviously.
My office. Happiness guaranteed.
You recommend writing a will, by the way?
Who?
You.
Yeah, I just did one.
Between you and Annette?
No, between me and whoever's going to manage my estate.
Oh. Did we get anything?
Huh?
We get anything?
I don't have anything, mate.
His will was one sentence long, man.
Trying to get blood out of a stone.
Yeah, I've got nothing to give, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's but I doubt that you'll be passing away soon.
Well,
Anyway.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I could put all this work in.
Yeah. All this health, and it's like, oh, this guy's just dead from like trip or something. Anything for our listeners to encourage them take steps to improve their health?
Oh, I've seen a lot of this on Instagram recently. And you know how you got the whole natty or not thing at the moment? A lot of people around the early 20s, they want to get big. And but now kids are like thinking about it from the age of 21. Because I've hit my like physical peak. I'm not going to get any bigger. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like maybe just stick it out. try something else first.
You're still young. Like,
Yeah, because you short it.
yeah.
Like you're actually literally shorting your lifespan.
I mean, that was never really never crossed my mind to get on that.
I guess it was probably in America. You probably it's probably a lot more accessible, but maybe around where we grew up might not be as accessible. But again, maybe we never tried looking, right? So
Yeah,
could
but
always be
now
there.
it'll just get served up to you, like
Yeah.
where to get it
Yeah.
and how to do it.
Yeah, if you just
And-
ask the right people, you just
Yeah.
know where to get it.
But like it's like one of those drugs that people get on because they think they're doing it for their health or whatever, but you're not.
All right, so Nathan's advice is don't take drugs, kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very, very good. Good advice. Good advice, Matt. What's your advice to better their health? What something someone can do? One of our listeners wants to better their health.
Honestly, I don't know. Health is such a broad like spectrum, right? You could do a lot of things: mental health, physical health. The main thing I know is maybe towards like the physical health kind of thing. I don't know. Just find something you're doing and do it.
Yeah. I think
Stay consistent.
Find something.
Just get started.
Yeah, get started. Yeah.
If
Get
you-
started,
If you get
that's good.
started, then like that's most of the hard part done. Find someone to help you if you need it.
Yeah, find a partner, like a workout partner or something.
Yeah, or
keep
a
you
coach.
motivated.
Yeah.
Because
they have money.
honestly, like having Mao help me with like a lot of things takes a lot of mental capacity off the training. So I don't think about it. She tells me.
We
what
could
to
use
do.
AI.
Yeah, I think Matt's been using it.
Yeah, I've been using AI for my running program, but then that got me injured. So
Okay, so maybe don't totally rely on AI, but
Yeah.
it's an option.
no, but that, like AI is a good guidance. If you've trained long enough, then you sort of know what works, right? And then you look at the program itself and say, okay, it's something I can stick with, and let's test it out, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think we really talk much about, but also like work-life balance, right? Especially if the listeners are working full-time jobs now. I think finding that work-life balance is very important for your physical health and your mental health. It's like 2-in-1 kind of thing. It's very hard though, finding a work-life balance. Not many people have it. Yeah. Would you guys say you guys have work-life balance? Like, 8 out of 10, like how good is your work-life balance?
Pretty good, man. It's
Like
a 10.
10? Well,
Yeah.
that's a big, yeah.
Probably like 6, 7. I still work late, but I get everything I want to do in.
That's what I don't like, which I did mention in the last episode that Nathan works a lot.
I do work.
Sorry,
late.
so the episode's not it's not out
As
yet.
in you don't like that he works a lot?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I'd say I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like working
I
a
wouldn't
lot.
be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give my work-life balance, like a 9.5 as well. Like, obviously, always room for improvement, but like it's as good as it can get, kind of thing right now.
Yeah. Like I mean, you work from home how often?
Well, at least the past 2 months I've been solely at home because of my knee.
Full time.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I don't miss the office
The
at
dream,
all.
the
Yeah.
dream.
Like Sophia, my partner, was saying like, oh, you know, you should start going back, see some people, aren't you bored? I'm like, nah, like, not at all. And
She's living in the past,
yeah,
bro.
for example, for her, she works as a counselor in a school, and it was school holidays, so she got to work from home for 2 weeks. Still working, but from home, and she was already going crazy about the second week. And I'm like, really? I can do this for the next 10 years, like full time from home, seeing nobody at all.
So we were the kind of people who thrived during lockdown.
Yeah,
And she was dying.
Yeah, so everyone's different, but find your work-life balance. I think find what works for you. I don't know. It's hard to find it because you just gotta try it, right? Try something.
Advice. Yeah. For me, because everyone's getting quite older, I've been trying to prioritize more mental health and appreciating the small things in life. Life is so precious and it can be taken away in an instant. So I've been really appreciating things, small things especially.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good way to end it.
As I look down and try get out more, try out more restaurants. If you
eat out
want
once
to
a week,
food.
so you try it one
I'm
restaurant a
saying
week.
try more cuisine. So my progress is quite slow for that part.
The better you can move, the more you can do things when you're away. I remember my parents saying to me, it's like, oh, why don't you just work hard now and then travel later? It's like, because when I'm old, I can't do everything I want to do. Like, I can't go and hike. I can't, do bungee jumping without feeling that something will pop out.
You can't do 25,000 steps when you're in Japan.
Yeah.
When you're older.
Yeah.
You'll be only seeing like one side a day, and like
what's the point?
10K steps a day, kind of thing.
You gotta use your body while you can still move, and you want to prolong that ability to move for as long as you can.
Funny that I've been getting these posts on my Facebook algorithm about these older people, well, not older people, but posts about Japan travel tips. These group, I don't know why their posts come up, even though I'm not in the group. And then there was this post about this older couple asking for advice how Japan is. And they're like, oh, we're older, so we're not sure how we can do like 10,000 steps. Like some of the posts say you might be doing like 20,000. And there was comments about like all these other older people in the group saying, oh yeah, we can do it fine. Like we did about like 12,000 until my husband's knee gave out, and then we had to like take a cab. I was like, damn, I gotta start traveling now, man. Or like, I don't want to be like that where I can only do like half the amount of steps and have to like sit down or something. So try live life while you're young when you can. Don't min-max the gains for your offset account or whatnot. Live a little.
I mean, to each your own. If you are happy climbing that ladder, talking that corporate talk, then do it. Do it.
Increase the number of connections you have on LinkedIn.
Yeah, increase shareholder value.
5,000.
Yeah, find whatever you prioritize. I think that's probably the best thing I can say.
Yep. All right. So that's it for this episode. If you do have any feedback, comments, concerns, send us an email, riceandmikespodcast@gmail.com, or send us a DM at riceandmikespodcast on Instagram. Otherwise, we'll sign off for this episode and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Foot shots. We got the socks on.
Take the sock.
Pay money for it.